Hello, Faith Moms. Welcome back to our postpartum diaries. I just thought of filming a quick and candid 6 week um, postpartum diary entry for you. Sorry, it's the lack of sleep. I don't know how to talk anymore. So, baby girl's here with me. It's peacefully sleeping on my lap. So far, thank God, I'm recovering well. I'm yet to figure out, the new rhythm for us in this season as a family of four. Honestly, I don't have a set or established routine for either of my kids. Every day it's different. Well, somehow there is, but it's not that's cemented, and that's okay. That's how parenting goes. Like you just respond to whatever your kids need at the moment, and that's how I've been doing for the past 6 weeks. Um, 1 month and a half went by, and it really went by so fast. On most days, I'm just, trying to get by, being sleep deprived and all. I'm trying to soak in everything as much as I can, especially the last 2 weeks of this newborn bliss. Can you imagine? In 2 weeks' time, we no longer have a newborn. Ah, I'm glad that I tried to be present as much as I can to cherish every moment with my little baby girl. Yeah, she's she's losing all her soft newborn features. Well, not really soft features, but her newborn features. She does look a lot different than when I gave birth to her. Well, I'm thankful that our baby number one is adjusting well to his new role, adjusting well to having a new family member. So obviously, at first, it took a while for it to sink into him, as it did with us also, as parents. But he's adjusting well. We're trying to give him as much individual time as we can also. So yeah, just trying to figure out how to manage the household with two children now, manage our time and energy to give our best for both of our children. And yes, it's not easy. There has a lot of sacrifices to be done, especially on our part as parents. So instead of just, sometimes my husband and I are so tired, right? We're both working, both taking care of our children and both taking care of our home. And there's just a lot of things to do, and the tasks are endless. And sometimes we just want to um, snatch a few minutes to ourselves to just sleep. But then, if one child needs us at that moment, and especially with our firstborn um, who needs also individual time and attention, especially now that we're spending a lot of time with taking care of the baby. So sometimes we would just want to sleep, but if our boy asks us to spend time with him and to just read, to cuddle, and to play with him, we extend, we extend and stretch whatever energy we have left. So just so that we could be present with him, and that so that he doesn't feel left out. So yeah, more sacrifices on our part as parents, but we take it as the reward itself. The work of parenting, yeah, as Michael Foster says, is the reward itself because it sanctifies you, right? I could not stress that enough. How sanctifying parenthood is. Of course, you have to continually lay yourself aside, lay your life down, in every sense, to care for another human being. So in our case, we've added one more. So we have two more kids, two more human beings to take care of and sacrifice for. During, I think, 2 weeks back, or maybe, yeah, I'm not sure anymore. I've lost count of time. My emotions were all over the place as expected. Sometimes I just cry over the simplest things. Well, not really simplest things because for me they're big deals, right? Especially I'm still on this wave of hormones, and so the emotions follow. I think I was more overwhelmed with not with taking care of newborn because I've gone through this before, but I'm more overwhelmed of taking care of both children at the same time. There are many moments that I just feel lost when both babies need me and both children want nanay, and it overwhelmed me. But now two children need me. What do I do, especially when I'm left alone? Sometimes I just break down, yeah, and cry. I just thank God for His grace and mercy and strength keep sustaining me. But I'm encouraged by other moms with multiple children, who encourage me with God's grace and wisdom. God is wise, and that wisdom is available to us also if we ask of Him. So, in those moments when I'm lost, how to deal with this situation, I'm reminded to just pray, to ask God for His grace and wisdom. And instead of um, reacting to the situation rashly, I thank God that He reminds me to pause, to think. And there are just some things that you have to let go, you know. Um, Much of my perfectionism, I had to let go becoming a parent. You know, sometimes my best is just getting by, and that's okay. I'm used to bringing my excellence in whatever I do, whether that be studying or I don't know, any task. I want to give it my most excellent work. But sometimes my most excellent is just to get by, to keep us alive. Maybe parents could relate, especially with sleep deprivation and exhaustion. Sometimes that's all the best I could give, and that's all right. Um, it's really humbling. Motherhood is so humbling in every sense, in every area. So I'm still working from home. Just last week, my online teaching job resumed. I resumed after a 2 month break, and yeah, there were many moments that I just don't know what to do when both babies are crying, and I'm going to teach in a few minutes time. Still managing our beauty brand, slowly, slowly but surely, and still trying to create content. But I'm more focused on writing as of now because, as you see, I'm not good in video at the moment. I get lost in the middle of speaking. I forget my speaking points if I still have. So yeah, um, I'm glad that I documented um, as much as I could weeks back. It was good while it lasted. I try to script, video ideas, but yeah, my brain is just mom braining right now. Especially that I'm back to teaching, I need to reserve most of my mental energy to teaching. So yeah, I don't know when I'll get back to um, making videos. Maybe this will do if you're okay with random, random. See, I forgot my point. Okay, if you're okay with this kind of whatever this is, I don't even know where this is going, but yeah. So I'm trying to just function while being sleep deprived. So what was my point? So yeah, this is 6 weeks postpartum. So we don't still have a set routine. So we're just figuring things out at the moment. I'm just so happy that my boy, my firstborn, is um, so receptive of the change. He has been a good boy. Um, Suddenly he became so big in an instant. When I gave birth, he just became so big in my eyes. because there's a newborn, there's a little member who came along, and who used to be my boy, who used to be the littlest among us, suddenly became bigger, older, because he's become so mature. Well, I feel like because he's so articulate, he's more mature for his age, and he's become so um, empathetic and caring. And I think that's what a sibling does to you. And that's what it did for our firstborn. Of course, it wasn't easy the first weeks. Maybe the first weeks, he would cry for me more because I'm spending a lot more time with the baby. There are times that he'll just say, "Does she want you?" Yes, right, boy. I found a blue lava. You found a lava here? Lava. What is it? A blue lava. What's that? A small worm. It's a small worm. I got the small worm. A larva? Blue lava. It's a real larva. Yeah, but it's still small. It's still small. That said, if you go up, you let it go even bigger, and I can still crush it. Why will you crush it? Poor larva. Did Kuya Zach say let's crush it? Or just you? Oh, maybe Kuya Zach doesn't want it to be crushed also. Those grapes in the canteen. Let's go and get grapes. Grapes? In the canteen. Oh, we have to buy them. We have to pay for them first. But there's already grapes in the canteen. Are they for free? Can I eat it with you? Okay. Okay. Let's go come. Okay, just wait for me. Okay, I think that cuts our update. So maybe I could film another something like this. Okay, we will go buy grapes. Bye bye.